Welcome back.
Yep.
Good to be here.
We went to the fight. Wasn't the result that we were hoping for. I feel like anyone in this fucking room probably jinxed you. It's me. I got the worst luck ever, so I apologize.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, white dude.
Oh, your fault, son.
But no, we were so jacked, dude. We were so, we were sitting there, and I was like, damn, here comes Zeke. He's going to fuck him up. And then the guy comes out, and I was like, all right, yeah. And then he just starts pounding on him, like, fuck yeah, this is going to be over quick. And then all of a sudden, I watch his arm go the first time. I was like, damn. And then he got you a second time, and I was like, damn. That dude's a good fighter, though. No?
I don't think so. I just didn't think he was going to get the straight arm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I was willing to let him dislocate my shoulder than my elbow, to be honest. The elbow is probably the worst. That didn't feel good. But, no, I don't think he's good.
Because I thought
it's a lucky.
I thought you had him, man. As soon as he tapped, I was like, fuck. And then you fought your dude. That one.
That's a different caliber. See, that guy is good.
Yeah. What did that dude do to tire you out so much? Was it just him leaning on you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really feel like I was tired physically. It was just mentally exhausted, fatigue,
Yeah.
Watching Zeke lose and a couple other guys, Talon and my boy Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Man, normally I don't watch the fights. I just see the outcome in the back in the locker room. And this time I watched each fight and fuck, man, that shit drained me.
I'll tell you what, next time you guys fight, let me in that locker room. I got Joe Rogan salts. Wake your ass right up. You'll be like, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll let you use that.
No, I know they won't.
But yeah,
They won't.
right before you get in the cage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just stand by when we walk out.
Oh, yeah.
Just do that shit real quick.
Did I let you smell those the other day?
No. Do you have some?
Yeah,
Do you want to smell them?
I smelled it, yeah.
Yeah, I want to smell them.
Yo.
I've never smelled those before. I always see the powerlifters do it.
These are legitimately the Joe Rogan ones, the strongest ones you can buy.
What's it? It's for lifting,
It's just to wake your ass up.
Yeah.
Lee, grab those real quick.
No way.
No, I got them for real. Yeah, dude, these are legit. I'm not joking. So
No, hold on.
I'll walk you through this
Okay.
because this is some strong shit. Literally hold the motherfucking bottle this far away.
Okay.
And then slowly go up. If you go in and you go in for the kill, dude, you won't breathe. Your eyes are gonna go watery. You're gonna fucking die. I watched a good friend of mine do this, and he's seen me give these to other people.
Yeah.
And he went in for the kill on a brand new bottle. Oh my God, he was choking up snot, blowing shit everywhere, eye twitching, it was bad. But go for it.
All right.
So literally keep arm's length, keep that shit because they're strong. And then slowly. Don't be scared. You fight for
Why? This is crystal, bro. Oh shit! God. Oh
no, here you go.
You want to try?
No, come on.
Jeez, that smells like straight up raccoon piss or something, man. It's not regular piss.
Oh, not. I'm so scared for you right
This
now.
guy's a
You
killer,
don't smell it?
bro.
Yeah, I smell it.
Oh hell,
Oh,
no.
dude, I live by these things, and then I let people at work do them.
Isn't it like the salt that they give you, they give football players when they get a concussion?
Yeah, when they crack
same
those
salt?
sticks open.
Yeah.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah, imagine taking a big old whiff of that before you got in the cage.
I'm good.
All right, so you fight this April, right?
No, I fight in May.
May, you're April.
Yeah.
Where are you fighting at?
At UVU or UCCU
Is that the one up north?
in Orem,
Orem.
down south,
Oh, okay.
Utah County.
Oh, it is UVU.
It's UVU.
It used
Yeah.
to be the UCCU.
Oh, it's still on the side of the building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
the one
I
you
think
can
the
see.
event center is UCCU, but it's part of UVU or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's the credit union. That's
Yeah,
their thing. Okay.
It's the one you can see from the freeway, though, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, on the east side of
That's
the.
a cool
I-15.
stadium. That's a cool
We'll
stadium.
go check that out. When is that one?
April 20th,
April 20th.
up in smoke.
We got to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We'll get on today or tomorrow.
Is
Buy
that the
tickets.
same day as that Ryan Garcia fight? Is it that same day?
I'm not sure.
When is UFC 300?
I'm not sure.
My boy is a big UFC fan, so like he watched your guys' episode. He's like, it's so cool you guys are doing interviews with UFC or with MMA fighters, and the last one, 299. He's like, we got to throw something. I was like, dude, like come down to the studio, I'll just buy it. And we had a guest on, and he's just like, no, it's fine. I didn't know this, but you can go to a movie theater and pay like $28 and watch it in a
really?
movie theater.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's
pretty cool.
So he went by himself. He's like, best time ever.
Any theater?
I think it's just the Miller ones.
The one in
okay.
South Jordan too.
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah, because he's out in Daybreak.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he just went down there, $28, bought his
That
popcorn.
one's April 13th.
Oh, we're good. Then.
Sick. Yeah, the weekend before mine.
We're good then. You want to do the theater thing? You guys should come. Lee,
What's
Yeah.
that?
go to a theater and watch the UFC 300.
Oh, yeah, that would be dope.
No,
I've never done that before.
I like shoving my friends and betting them
Do you?
next to me.
Oh,
Yeah, when we're watching fights.
We can still do that. Just be at a movie theater.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, and then yours is May,
yeah.
and you're fighting at Maverick.
Yeah, but it's funny because I asked Zach if there's like, the small events that he holds, like the Challenger Series. It's like, oh yeah, I'll fight on one of those. Like I'm cool with the Maverick Center, and he's the May 31st. Yeah, there's a little small one, and then I find out like 2 weeks ago, May 31st is the Maverick Center.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
You're like,
But I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
you got a redemption, right?
Yeah.
So how's the training going?
Man, it's just like it's just been not really go time or like anything crazy right now. Just catching up on bills and stuff, and then last night was like kind of the last day of like just busting my butt.
I'm still expecting that text message. Hey, what you got?
Yeah,
You got a job for me?
Yeah, man, those helped me out a lot.
No, man. If I get them, I'll give them to you. I don't have no problem.
Because with those jobs, I can work like a hard month, like a good month, and then I'll be good for 2 months of training or something like that. So
That's good. Yeah, whatever I can do to help you out. I'm just trying to get shit covered. You know me.
yeah,
So-
the training's been good though. Like I've been running a lot. I think I've been running way more than I usually ever have in any of my fight camps. So still doing like. I'm like still training, but not as hard like I'm supposed to. So
You're about to turn that back on, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll turn it back on Monday.
You excited?
Yeah, kind of, because I
Sure.
already know it's like I'm out of shape still. It's not. So once I get back there on Monday, it's probably gonna.
And then you didn't stop, right, Kent?
No, I took a couple weeks off from MMA, but I just stayed doing like traditional workouts in the gym. So yeah, I try to build some strength up. But yeah, that last performance for both of us, man, was a fucking shitty feeling. We didn't perform like. Well, speaking for myself, I can't speak for Zeke. My opinion, like I felt like he didn't fight how we were trained to
Right.
fight. We put a lot of miles in, a lot of time with the best guys around, like getting the best training possible. Like Zeke said in Fight City, and Rise and Agima, and it's like I'm in Rise, Classic, Agima. We go to Team League. We're getting as much training locally with the best guys that we can, and it didn't show, like like how you're like, what made you tired? And it's like I didn't feel tired fatigue like physically. I felt like I was more reserved, and like I was like, oh, this dude can't get me but he was good at not letting me get him. So I'm like, oh, this might go 5 rounds. So I kind of like turned down the energy and got complacent. And I kept putting my fucking head right there in his armpit in that, like, I don't know why I never do that. I always put my forehead in their chin and make it like annoying. But I was trying to like cut his air off with my shoulder. I was trying to put my shoulder in his solar plex and just like wind him, and it was working, but I just like you can't give your arm up multiple times and expect it not to get fucking snapped. You can't give your neck up
Especially
multiple times at a high level with a black belt in jiu-jitsu,
yeah.
that was my fuck up. But at the same time, I know that happened the one time. Like, that dude cannot do that again.
Right.
And he knows in his body he can't do it again. Because I asked him, let's run it back, and he said no.
He doesn't want to rematch.
And Zach's asked him, and he's like, no.
Really?
And like, he don't want nothing to do with it. Why? Because that was the only fucking path to victory you had was choking me out, and you can't do that again.
Right.
Like, I panicked because he had me so many times, and like Zeke said, I didn't think he was gonna be able to get me. He had my neck. I heard his coach saying, "Oh, it's in there deep." Like, and I was just laughing to myself, like, "Yeah, burn your arms out. It's not in there deep. I'm breathing just fine." But until he pulled me to the ground,
Yeah.
and then put me in his guard, and then boom, I was like, "Oh yeah." But it was just.
So how does that work though? Because he's not officially a fierce fighter. So where does the belt go?
No, he's heavyweight champ.
Oh, really?
Now. Yeah, and
And he won't give you a rematch.
know,
That's a bitch move, dude.
yeah, and
That's so
I
fucked
mean,
up.
I respect him for fighting me in the first place when his coach said it's not a good look for him.
Right.
And he got the dub. Like all like hats off to him. He was the better man
Right.
that night. But he knows he can't do it again. And like, I'm not. No one's ever gonna get me in that same guillotine. Like, now that it's happened and I felt that, you know what I mean? Like, mentally, I just.
Do you feel if you would have just stood up and boxed him, you would have got him?
Yeah, but he was just great. He didn't want that.
No,
that
right.
was his whole game plan switch. Like, normally all his fights, he comes straight forward and just boxes and kickboxes. And as soon as I cracked him, he's like, nope. All his other fights in the UFC, whether he's getting his ass kicked or not, he still just comes forward and fights. But he didn't do that with me.
See, that's crazy though, because you would think thered be some sort of like stipulation where he not necessarily has to give you the rematch, but if you're the number one contender and he declines, then he should have
to vacate the belt.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And then it just goes into what is it, the interim deal?
Yeah. Or it's just vacant.
Right.
But I think that because of his name, since he's a household name, like UFC fighter,
Right.
that Fierce wants to keep him around.
Right.
It's a good, but it's like, don't pad a fucking UFC guy. Yeah. Like, you don't want to fight, then you're not the champ no more. Like, run me my shit back. Like, I'll go knock out 2 other dudes and then come back and fight you. But the fact that you don't want to fight is like a win in my book.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you can tell he's scared.
Yeah, like, you got your win. Good for you, bro. But let's run it back. And he's like, I'm going to 205. But then I hear that he's gonna fight someone else for the belt down the line. It's like, yeah, whatever, bitch. Like, you got your win. Hats off to you, man. You're the better man that night. But like I said, you can't fucking do it again.
Right. So now you need a win.
Yeah.
To get that shot.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
Not to put stress on you, but that would
my
be ideal, though.
Well, my plan and Zach's plan is like, after I get this fight out the way, there's another guy that he's dropping weight, and it's in the works right now. In case, like, because I'm trying to run it back with the guys I lost.
Oh, you want?
And they're doing the same thing. They're telling you can't, like, no, and so
the Native American guy doesn't want to fight you again.
No,
because all your losses, they know they should have been wins.
Yeah.
Like, those guys all were this close to defeat.
Right.
And barely, that's what's so crazy with the fight game is, like,
I'm telling you.
All his losses were like, in my mind, were wins.
I think you need to come up with a move called the Flying Samoan. Just right up the gate. Whether it's the knee or whatever, dude. Just come out and pow. Knock the motherfucker right out.
Flying Tongan.
There you go. Well, I know you're both. I just didn't know which one, but yeah. Oh man.
Did you see him try to do a flying knee on me from the beginning?
Oh yeah. He was.
Seen that
Yeah,
from a
that
mile
shit
away.
pissed me off.
Oh, the motherfucker, dude. That motherfucker was throwing like the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah,
because he knew.
I mean, okay, I give him credit for one thing, and he knew he had to stay close to me. And the reason why he came in with that knee,
it was to close that
just
distance.
to close the distance, and that's why he went straight for my leg when I got behind him. And yeah, I mean, I give him credit with that, but
the only thing with him that I saw that was super impressive that I don't see with like the heavyweight class is His Muay Thai was good.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
I mean, his grappling and all that shit, like
His grappling was all right. Like
his ground game was good. How about that?
his ground game was good, but his Muay Thai wasn't.
No.
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 Nah.
He just got lucky.
Yeah, I see his punches. Like I've sparred like, dude, I've sparred Kent. I sparred like the best fighters in Utah, and like when he was standing up with me, I just seen him coming like in slow motion.
Yeah.
But on the ground, like
Right.
he's decent. Like he's pretty, like he's up there.
Well, to me,
I feel like you had him on the ground though.
Yeah, I honestly was just overestimating him and I was like Kent said, like I kept leaving, and it's always this arm, and I'm always leaving it out, and he was smart. He kept attacking it, but in my mind too was like, oh, he's not gonna break it. Like he's gonna burn out, and I can hear him breathing. Like,
dude, he was.
I'm gonna roll off of this one and just take off on him. And when I rolled straight into a straight arm. And
Right.
I was like, a straight arm? No way. And
Well, what killed me though is like you guys got done. He was gassed. You could tell. Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and it sucks because you could replay the whole thing back in your mind a million times. But what it looked like from a spectator standpoint, and Lee might think a little different, but one more minute in, if you would have lasted one more minute, he didn't have another minute.
I know that.
You know what I mean? Like he
yeah.
just didn't. So like if that fight ended what, round 2?
Round 2.
If it went into 3, you would have fucked him up for sure.
And like I came out on the second round off the stool like faster than usual. Like
Yeah, not as yeah.
I wasn't really gassed or anything. It was just like, all right.
I think letting him up after because Zeke had a big takedown,
Right.
and then he let him up, and then he took him down again, and then he let him up. And every time I'm always telling Zeke, it's about energy conservation. You just took him down and let him up. You just drained part of your battery for free.
Yeah.
When you take, you know what I mean? You take him down, that's a part of your battery that you spent. You need to keep that position.
Right.
You know, when let you recharge, like stay on them and fucking. Every time you let someone back up, even if I just lay on the ground, my fat ass standing up, that takes energy.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
Let alone another man laying with me, a big fucking fat fucker like myself, you know, like fucking rolling around. We don't got to do much to fucking wear yourself out, you know. So up and down. Like, no, fuck that.
And that's where I messed up too. Like exactly that was just like, I was watching my fight. I was like, man, like I took him down. Why am I letting him back up? And that is so true. It's just
Here's a new move for you. You know what a manatee is, right?
yeah.
Call it the Shawnatee. When you get him down,
Just lay on him.
just lay on the motherfucker. Make him move your way.
I mean, I do that.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
like,
that's what we're supposed to. That's what I usually do too. And just grappling, just straight grappling. I just do that, but. It's different when you get off the
Oh, dude, trust me. The mindset, the adrenaline, everything you guys go through, I couldn't imagine. Because it's just.
I felt also on that topic that it was a little flat that night. Like by the time I came out, like usually it's like energetic, the crowd's loud as shit, and it was like, yeah, King V. Like I heard one person yell, you know what I mean? Like it was not. Everyone was kind of like ready for the night to be done.
Here's what I would tell you, and again, Lee might disagree on this. When you lost, the energy out of the stadium went.
Deflated, yeah.
But that one dude, that ripped white dude who did his very first professional, he's
The white boy from Orem.
I can't remember his name.
From Magima, he played for the thing.
Oh, you're talking about Pug, Andrew Mickelson.
Yeah. I think his people were there to see him, and then when he won,
They bounced.
Yeah. You lost, and then the whole energy changed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, me and Lisa, and I was like, God damn, I'm like depressed, because I thought you had him. And then you came out, and then I was like, oh shit, okay, now we're gonna get one at least.
Yeah,
and then
not it's nothing on Zeke. Like he did it. He tried his hardest, but like I'm saying, that took a lot of wind out of my sail.
Right.
Seeing my boy that I trained with, like we went through camp together. We have this vision of our own destiny and our own journey, you know. And
right.
I visualized him fucking that dude up, and then me finishing the show, and like And then when it didn't, like, nothing went my way that night, bro. And it's just like, I just need to,
could
like,
see
zone the fuck out in the locker room and not pay attention to everybody else and just be selfish, like, you know, and just
You see the
only my
frustration
fucking
in Zeke.
fight, you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm with you, brother. Go handle your business, but I can't fucking sit and watch. You know what I mean? I gotta lock in on what I gotta do, and you know, God be with you, and I send my heart out with you. But I gotta, you know,
Right.
I sent too much of my energy out with everyone else. That when it was my time, I was just like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I don't give a fuck if I win or lose. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this whole night. Like, be here at 4:00 in the afternoon, and I'm fighting at 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that
fucking
too.
sitting back there for 6 fucking hours.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
come on, man. Like, they're not doing that
Did
in
they
the
make you
UFC.
guys- Did they make you show up at 4?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
make
they
you check
trip about
in.
it.
Really?
I'm like, they're not doing that in the UFC. You're watching the UFC, and they're like
Yeah.
midway through the card, like, oh, here's McGregor, here's Poirier pulling in. You know, they're checking in at fucking an hour or two before they got to go. Like, why the fuck am I main event and I'm in here at 4:00 and I'm fighting at 10:30?
Right.
Like, nah, man,
That's
that's
so much time to like really.
And it's
your
not-
mind can fuck you
I'm
up.
not trying to make excuses because homeboy had to do the same shit. He sat there just as long as me. But the whole fucking point of that, like, why?
Do you think it's because on a, you know, not comparing UFC to Fierce, but where you personally have had people back out, like they want them in the building?
Yeah, and it's more. It's not nothing to do with Fierce. It's all the commission, the Utah commission.
Oh, so it's-
They want to get all the fighters checked in so they can start their show. But it's like you could have the main event and the co-main event come in a couple hours later. That's only fucking 4 guys.
Yeah.
And like check them in at 6 or 7, and you know you're gonna get better performances, better results. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure. What's your pre-fight routine? Like, how long does that take?
oh, we're just sitting there.
Literally just sitting there
Just
until
sitting. I sat there for 4 or 5 hours, and then
finally got up.
finally get up, do a little shakeout.
So
Like,
you're about like an hour.
yeah, like
See,
I know all I need is like literally I could pull up, wrap my hands, get a sweat, and go fight, and that'd be the best fucking night.
That'd be
You
great.
know, you know what I mean? Give me an hour tops.
Yeah.
But you start putting 5-6 hours and 15 fights in front of me, and and 3 of them like I'm really invested in. Like that's
that was a monster card though too.
yeah.
I mean, because Zach was saying that was like the biggest card ever. So you had a ton of people leading up to that. Because what time did we get there?
I can't remember.
I think we were like 7, 6.
Maybe 6:30.
Because we recorded and then we went straight to the show, right?
Yeah.
So even us showing up at 6:30, we still missed like at least 33% of like the pre-fights, you know, like all the prelim stuff. Because we watched 2 and then they made the announcement they were going to pay-per-view at that point.
Oh, okay.
But what Zach and them are doing in Fierce, that's fucking on point, dude. That's good shit.
Oh yeah, I love what Fierce is doing and the direction we're heading and the way they promote us, like the local fighters. Yeah, even my last opponent was like, he was just not my last one, the one before that backed out. He was saying that he doesn't think I was as good as I'm advertised, but that Fierce just advertises me.
Oh, so he got intimidated.
Well, and I was like, no, that's a good point. Like they do put on for local guys,
right? But you're also the heavyweight champ, so you.
Well, I was
at the time.
Yeah,
you can't fucking say like, oh.
Yeah, and I defended my belt multiple times. Not like I just got a win and like you know. Like,
the only way you could make that true comment was if he would have stepped into the ring with you.
Yeah, and then exactly. It's like it's easy to say that. Come show me.
Right. Do you think you'll ever get him?
Nah, I don't want to fight him just because he already bitched up once. So it's like I'm not gonna give you the chance to fuck me twice.
That's like guest canceling on us, huh, Huntley?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to come back next week? Like, nah, fuck you. You missed. You missed it.
Unless there's like a thing. Like we had one guest where we had like full on had a family emergency deal. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like you know. But when you're like, hey, I'm on my way, and then
don't show. Yeah. Like. Nah.
Yeah. Then I was like, no. But so I get it.
Yeah.
Outside of the sport, what do you guys think about Tyson and Paul fighting?
I think it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Who do you think is going to win that, though? I think Tyson's going to fuck him up.
I think
I
Tyson is.
I think Paul's too young, bro.
Do you?
Tyson's a beast, but come on, man, he's about to be 60.
60.
Like 60-year-old man, like in society, if a 27-year-old man tried to fight a 60-year-old man in front of me, I'll fuck that. What do you mean? That's an
Right.
older man. Like, what are you doing?
I
Like
just
you're you know what I mean?
No,
Like people they look at Tyson for Tyson in his prime, but you're not looking at Tyson as a 57-year-old man. Like, yeah, he still looks good. He's still an athlete. He still has that, but
explosive,
he's not 26-year-old Jake Paul. That's
Right.
you know what I mean. His reaction time,
I think if Paul gets out of the first round, he'll probably win. But
I think it's all fucking fake.
you?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's all just it's
his
all fake,
fights, Paul's fights. I'm not saying boxing. I'm saying Jake Paul's shit is, in my opinion, like just like
set up.
not the whole thing is scripted, but I feel like they.
Well, the one thing that people didn't realize, and I didn't realize it too, like keep in mind, like I don't have an opinion on Jake Paul one way or another. I respect everything he's done up to this point, but he went into this boxing thing with a ton of money.
Yeah.
So he could hire the best of the best.
Yep.
Where guys that are just like coming up through, like the fight studios.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that have to really grind and make a name for themselves. It's a little bit of a different deal.
Yeah.
But I would love to see someone that is pound for pound, age for age.
Oh, he wouldn't last.
Well, you seen him. He
Professional
fought Tyson Fury's brother and lost.
Yeah.
And like that dude's not even like
He's
good
not even that great.
fucking boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
And that's someone that's like his age, his like, and you lost. So like, line him up against some real boxers at his weight class in their prime.
You know, it'd be a good fight for him is if he fought his brother.
Yeah, I think he beats Logan though. I
Yeah,
think
Logan.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake's actually looks. I've seen him like from the start. Like he's actually getting better. You can tell he's actually training. He's been training for years. So, like that's all he's doing is trying to be a boxer.
Right.
So like,
Would it shock you though if Tyson knocked him out?
no. Tyson is just Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Tyson, all right, Mike Tyson.
But it wouldn't shock me either if Jake Paul knocked out Mike Tyson.
that'd be
It's
devastating.
like you're 57 years old. You don't want to get hit by a young 26-year-old man.
Full of testosterone.
Come on, bro. Like,
You know.
That would just for me that'd be devastating because Tyson was like one of my favorite fighters.
yeah, that's why it's like it's ridiculous. I don't want to see it. Like I don't even want to see Tyson beat Jake Paul's ass because Jake Paul doesn't deserve to be in the ring with Mike Tyson.
I wonder what the purse split is though.
Probably millions. Yeah, millions.
Like more for Paul than for Tyson.
No,
No, you think it's opposite?
I don't know because doesn't he control a lot of his own? Like
He does his own promotion.
yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know, Lee. What's your
He's
thoughts?
smart though.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Tyson looked really good against Roy Jones. I mean, that's another old guy, but
Those are two uncles.
That Roy Jones fight though, that reminded me of what was it, Rocky 3 in the beginning when he kills the one dude.
But like
It was all like charity and everything, and then he fucking kills him. Like that's what that reminded me of.
that's just like I'm
Rocky
30.
4.
I'm 36, bro. That's like me and Zeke fighting in 20 fucking years, bro. Who wants to see that? Like we're in our prime right now. Fighting is such a short life,
I think
bro.
you're
like,
a senior citizen at 60, right?
that's what I'm saying, bro.
He's
Like we're fucking.
Fighting a senior citizen.
That's just
That's retarded, bro. Like I don't.
I hope you guys don't fight though, because you guys are such good friends.
No, I don't know. And that shit was like,
they've been trying.
yeah.
And it's funny. Just a while back, not gonna say anything, but they tried to, and I was like, did you get the message? And it's just basically like, yeah, no, that's not ever gonna happen.
Well, because like from a promotion standpoint, that's a big sell. But it's not always about money. You know what I mean?
It's not about money. At the end of the day, it's like not only do we know each other, we train and we bleed, and we are the only Tongans that's very active in like Utah and like basically on the West Coast and like
even in California too.
I don't know.
I mean,
California is
familiar-
its own
yeah.
planet.
Yeah, California has all kinds of ethnicities, but like besides that, like our people is just there's only like 0.01% in the whole world, and like I want to see him grow, and I'm sure he wants to see me grow. I just want to see one of us make it to that level,
Right.
to where like it's just like not only is he like making our people look up to him and like just being very like proud of him. It's just seeing one of us just make it to the top. He's like, dang, dude, like we can't make it to the top. Like very inspirational, not just to me or to also to like the youth below us and stuff like that. It's to me, it's more than just me and Kent or whoever just fighting. It's more like the people below me or people that look up to me. And it's just they just see something in us that when they say like, oh damn, I remember when Kent was here, now he's up there. And he's also Polynesian. Oh, what?
Yeah, so that's
you know what I mean. I was like
the dream.
Yeah, it's stuff like that, and I could never like in me, I could never just because he's my brother, he's my older brother,
Right.
and I consider him as an older brother. And so, yeah, they try to, and so it's just like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I don't care how much tickets it sells. Like,
Yeah.
See, Lee, I'll never fight you, just so you know.
And it's like in the UFC, they never make them fight either. Like you
Yeah.
never see, like you don't see Tuivasa and Tafa ever. Like people have been talking about it, but like, they're not going to.
Well, even like Patty the Batty and Connor.
Yeah,
Like they could each jump weights if they wanted to make that happen, but they don't.
because they're both Irishmen. And
Right.
Like, who's the other one too?
Oh man, I just know Patty because he makes me laugh. I don't even understand what he says half the time.
Isn't that
The
or what?
Scousers.
Where's Ian from? Ian Gary.
oh, he's Irish.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Irish too, and like
He does,
that
yeah, you
dude's
don't.
that dude's a beast, man. Like I don't think he would fight either one of them either. I don't know what weight they are, but
Right. So on your guys' end, when you unfortunately do lose a fight, like sponsors, do they reach out? They still got your back on everything, or do they pull out? Like, have you lost sponsors yet because of it?
I don't really feel like I've lost sponsors, but it's like fighting's crazy, man. You win, everyone's there waiting for you. Come out the locker room. You lose, it's like there's a few. You know.
You don't have to name names. I'm just curious how the fight game works.
It don't matter to me, win or lose. I know my core group of people got me no matter what, and they're not with me because I'm a fighter, So it's like, but the fighter himself, like we feel it, Like it's like they say, the highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows. You win, you're the man. Like, oh shit, you're riding this wave. You lose, it's like you go on your, you go sulk in the corner by yourself. Like the only one who really sees you is like your lady or the one that you live with. Like even my brothers, they don't see that because we don't live together. But my lady's the only one that sees like that vulnerable, that fucking like, damn,
You guys remember who texted you after your fights?
Of course, I do. I remember everybody that.
Yeah.
I remember everybody.
Me and Lee are you guys' biggest fans. Like, just the fact that you guys are willing to come on and talk about it, especially after a loss. That's, you know what I mean? Like, we talked about having you both on after that fight, assuming you guys were going to come out victorious. But I'm glad we waited as long as we did because you just never know what goes on in a fighter's mind after, grinding so damn hard to, get to that point and then not be victorious. It's almost like you see like the media jump on players' shit every time they lose, and then they end up saying something in the media that gets them in trouble, Like, so thank you again, you guys, for coming on. Again, you guys always have the red carpet whenever you guys want to come on, so.
We appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
But just know that me and Lee we're fans for life now, so.
I'm fans of you guys too, man. Like I've been following your guys' journey. And
Well, no, you guys will get the W here soon.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Does it like motivate you just to get back in the ring and just get that? L out of
I
your
wanted to
system,
fight like that the next day, like I was ready to go again, even though my legs and my body was sore. I'm like, fuck this.
It's just a different feeling when you lose, like, and you believe in yourself so much, and then you lose, and let's run it back, like let's fight in the parking lot,
Right.
For me now too is like it's so. I feel like I have so much support and my team and like I built a team around me now instead of like me part of a team. I got a whole, like. So when I don't perform, I really beat myself up, man. Like fuck,
I think
I
when
want to
you're
represent my team,
Right.
my culture, like Zeke was saying, like
Right.
being Polynesian, being Tongan, and it's like there's just I just feel like I'm constantly being watched, not in a bad way. I just feel like I have to act, I have to conduct myself a certain way, no matter what, because
Right.
of who I am and what I stand for.
right.
And in fighting, man, I'm just trying to put myself and my family in a better position and put my people on a platform and hopefully get through to some people and show them, you don't got to go down the same path that we chose. Like you can do this, you can be,
Right.
there's just other avenues than the ones we chose. And as far as Polynesian kids, it's a lot of them have rough upbringing, and we get into gangs, and we we go the wrong way because that's what we're like. We idolize that shit, and
Right.
we don't have as many examples of like positive role models.
Right.
A lot of us are like more lower income from poverty, so that brings about gangs and drugs and that type of lifestyle because that's survival.
It's easy. I think it's easier to choose the fast lane, growing up in that situation than it is to grind like you guys do, but also knowing that both of you came from different paths and they haven't been the best decisions made. So I can definitely see like, the community for you guys, like looking up to you and being like, oh, like choose this different path. We could do this. And then, on top of that, it's like, for me in my life, anytime I've come across the Polynesian culture, like they're always down to fight. Like it's just part of the deal,
It's just bred in us.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't mean that in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, why not take an avenue that, is built into your culture, and do something productive with it. So it's cool to see you guys come out of, bad decisions and start doing like the good decision stuff. I could just tell you from like a professional standpoint, like you guys go and fight, you give it your all, and then, the outcome's not what you want. To me, like everything that I do, whether it's in my personal day career deal, and then coming here and doing this, like me and Lee talk all the time. Like we'll end this show at some point. You guys will go, and then like Lee and I will sit and talk for an hour or two about direction and what we could have said differently and how like to navigate to a good show. And every single show we do is it's better than the last one, and so from a professional standpoint, like I actually feel I know exactly what you guys are talking about. Lee, I'm sure you're the same way in your day job, right?
Absolutely.
It's just grinding, always grinding. It's like you know me in my personal career, like when shit doesn't go the way that I imagined it to, like I'm not mad at the crew, I'm mad at myself because I didn't put that crew in a good situation,
Yeah.
And it's for me, I was looking at it and be like, okay, we're gonna do better. We're gonna do better next time.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't know, like, were you around? I'm not going to drop the name of where I work, but were you around this place? Like,
Send me $20. I'll let you guys know.
we'll work for a cheeseburger. No, but like, were you around before I got there, around that place? No.
I was just lumping.
Right.
Then happened to
It was so bad. Like,
kind of figured
it. Like, so many changes had to be made, and like what you're seeing now is like the best it's been in a long time.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like I don't like when when you ask me for jobs, like, and I give them, like, to me it's no brainer because I know you'll go in and take care of it.
Yeah.
Like if you ever wanted to get into that deal, it's not to me. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it really does.
It's not fun by any stretch.
That's why I said I'm gonna grind it, forget my feelings,
Yep.
and then boom, back to it on Monday.
But just know though, like, anytime you need anything, I'm always a phone call away. Same with you. Anything that I can do.
Man.
I'm sure Lee's the same way. You know, like we're your biggest fans. Whatever we could do to help you guys out. So,
Appreciate that, man.
You're already helping us out.
yeah.
Because like main thing for us too is bringing people more to the fights and stuff, and so you'll help kind of spreading the word.
So Lee and I went, and now we'll buy tickets to both events. So we're gonna for sure go. But when we went to the fight the last time, like Lee and I were like pleasantly surprised. We were like, holy shit, like this is a fucking production. This is cool. Oh. And then I started telling people I work with, and then friends as well, and they're like, yeah, we want to go. They didn't even know about it, which is crazy.
A lot of people just don't know about it. It's crazy. Like,
it's just getting the word out there. Zach does a really good job of like honestly, Zach is one of the best, if not the best, promoters out here in Utah, because he knows the right people to talk to. Mm-hmm. He tries his best to get the word out, and so big shout out to the big dog, Zach.
He's a good dude, man.
Dude, I freaking love that guy.
He came on and we had a good time, and you could just tell he's full of energy. He's very passionate about Fierce. He's passionate about you too. And I actually asked him, I'm like, hey, do you want to come on again? Which, Lee, I got to talk to you about because he wants to do it during the week. That's his best time to do it.
We can make it work.
Okay. But anyway, he's just like, you can just, to me, he's like the center of the universe. Like, everything gravitates to that dude.
Yeah.
And he's a special dude, so.
Definitely. It's my dog.
Yeah.
You got a good one. You don't, sometimes, you have, the promoters they're just in it for the money, and they're like, here you go, and cards are all fucked up, and, you're fighting someone that is not even close to your guys' level, just to fill a fight, and it's like, he doesn't do that. Like, he actually tries to match you guys up with.
Yeah, look, it's not like he's trying to he's not trying to make Utah guys win.
Right.
Like, look great. It's like, no, he's putting together good fights and literally brought in the UFC veteran to fight me.
Yep.
And he won. So it's like, yay, man. And that's not what Fierce wanted. I'm sure they wanted to keep a local champ,
Yeah.
For sure.
But it's like I didn't get the job done. But the message I wanted to convey to people is like, hey, man, like, it's easy to come on when you win, and like, hey, I'm the man. I'm heavyweight champ. Like, it's easy to promote yourself when everything's good and everything's green. But, like, to come and be vulnerable, I'm like, yeah, I got choked out, man. Like, my boy got tapped out, but, yeah, we're still here. Yeah. And it's like a dare to be great. Like, you're not going to fucking win every race. You're not going to win every fight. You're not going to win every basketball game.
Right.
But as long as you show up and put the fucking work in, like, at the end of the day, when you hang your hat up, you can be proud of what you did,
Sure.
And that's what I'm trying to get through to the youth is like, who gives a fuck if you win or you lose, but you pulled up and you fucking put on. Like, that's the point. Like, you test yourself, you challenge yourself every fucking day,
Right,
to be great. And, like, you fall short. It's like, yeah, I fell short.
All the great
from
fighters,
greatness,
too,
like
MMA have losses.
yeah, all of them do.
It's how you come back, from the losses.
And if you don't lose, it's like you're not being challenged. Like,
Right.
Like, I could have gone either way. I could have won. I could have lost. That's the fight game. Like,
What do you guys know about your new opponents that you guys are fighting?
Oh, just that he's
done.
He's done. Yeah.
That's all he knows.
Are they local guys as well?
Sweet.
No,
These guys are.
he's coming from Nebraska, but no, I'm happy. I'm just grateful to keep getting opponents, and now that I lost, it's been easier. It's easier to get a fight now because like, oh, I could do that to him, or like, oh, he's got chinks in the armor. And it's like, yeah, that's what I want you to think. And then after I smash this full skull in, they're gonna be like, oh shit, yeah,
back to the shadows they go.
Yeah,
they're gonna stay in the shadows.
Back to your cornfield.
Yeah.
No, but Kent, you ever seen the movie Replacements?
Oh yeah.
You know that part where they trip that one dude and he takes out all the cheerleaders?
Yeah.
That was you just a second ago. Like, I'm gonna smash this motherfucker. He's ready to go.
Nah, you get intense, bro.
No,
that shit gives me goosebumps.
I love it.
Ready to go. Me and you, Lee.
Lee's like, I'm out. No, but that's cool. So what's the name of the fighter you got?
I don't have the name for them yet.
Oh, okay.
But I just know that.
That's the date.
Yeah, that's the date. May
Okay.
31st.
So
It's multiple victims. Just don't know.
I don't care what he's good at. I'm just gonna go do my thing.
So when we go, and then we got all hang out,
Yeah.
flip flop the whole thing. Like when you fight. us
Yeah, when
three.
I fight, you can kick it with Zeke.
Yeah.
And then May, yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. Lee, do you want to bust out the big dough and we'll just get a table?
Hey, I'm down. Do they have tables down there at UVU?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can buy individual seats at a table. So you don't have to buy it by the table now down there anyway. So
Over at Maverick, you do though, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, at first you do it at Maverick, and then towards a few weeks before the show, they'll have the remaining tables individual seating.
So back when, long ass time ago when I was married, I saw a concert at UVU. So I don't really remember the layout, but when we went to Maverick, the seats we got, like they were bomb, dude. Like we were only.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't feel like there's a bad seat at Maverick.
No,
No.
not at all.
Yeah.
I remember some girl got like fucking white girl wasted, and the cops came. I was like, damn. I was like, God damn.
Oh, you see a lot of that,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
More
bro.
fights you go to. Some guys start drinking right when the event opens, and so like when their fighter comes out, they're already gone.
5 hours later,
They just
start swinging at people. Do you remember that, Lee? Though that crazy lady.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone kept looking over there. I'm like, she's just fucked up. Like, just let her be.
Yeah, people should expect that though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Do they even serve alcohol at Maverick for you guys' fights?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, not like liquor, but they
like
have
beer and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we got there and I was like, damn, I'm hungry. I'm going to buy pizza. And it was probably the worst pizza I've ever had. Actually, second worst. There's one and you guys want to hear this story?
Yeah.
This was bad. So, Lee, I think, no, you weren't on this trip. So it was last year. It was me, Colby, this other guy named Matt, and then another guy came with us. I can't remember his name, but we went down to Mesquite to go golf. And I'm not a seafood person. I don't eat anything that comes out of the water. And I think Lee's the same way. So it was their night for the seafood buffet at fucking the Palms or someplace. So I'm like, I'm going to go check out this other place called Wedgies. So we just got done
I've
golfing.
been to Wedgies.
So I got done golfing. I'm there by myself, dehydrated. And I sit down, I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, I just want a pizza, just something simple, and then I'll get the fuck out. So I sit down and I'm like looking at the menu and I'm like, all right, I just want a cheese pizza. I'm gonna go like eight-year-old kid style, So I ordered this pizza. They come out. The fucking crust on the bottom is about this thin, which is expected. There's barely any tomato sauce on there, and there's about a half inch of fucking mozzarella cheese. It's the worst shit I've ever eaten in my entire fucking life. It was so bad.
You should have threw it back at him.
Number 2 was Maverick Center. Little personalized cheese pizza was not good.
Maverick Center got to step up your pizza game.
Here's the best part. Here's the best part, though, is I actually took that pizza with me from Wedgies, and Colby got fucked up and ate it later that night.
Fucking Kobe.
Oh man, he's a funny dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring him up, Lee. We talked about this last time, but anyway, so you start training next week.
Yeah, Monday.
You've already kind of.
Yeah, I'm full.
He's
full
already
on in
he's
camp.
already in camp.
Yeah, because I'm 3 weeks from today for my fight. So
Okay.
yeah, I've been grinding, man. Yeah.
You get the VIP though, right? Because you fight for Fierce. Do you get in?
Nah.
You gotta pay?
I mean, Zach hooks it up, but
But he'll get to come to the back. Like he can
Yeah.
come. He can go. He can move wherever he wants throughout there.
of the dope.
Zach, hook it up, man. Lee, anything else you want to add?
I mean, I'm just looking forward to you guys bouncing back and winning,
Yeah.
So
You both are going down to Provo to train today, right?
No, I think he's going to Fight City.
I gotta go Fight City. I have a fighter under me that's been training under me, and I want
need
to
to
slowly introduce him to the guys that I train with. But I didn't want to like step over toes and just bring them over. So
Right.
I'm gonna be going to Fight City too. I need to get over there and get some.
Well, I just know you had a quick thing come in here and then had to go.
Yeah, I always got sparring at 11, whether it's in Provo or Layton.
you know what would be a good video if you guys came to the sparring session, put on your pads, and then get some sparring rounds in.
Oh, dude, I'd be like 3 seconds in. Fat dude on
I
the
actually
side.
want to go
And then like,
start doing some
clip it into the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's dope right there.
Bring-
Oh, you
I'll
had a
bring the camera
disagreement?
down.
Like, remember when we was sparring?
Come on, Zeke. Done. Done. That's it. Game over.
Bring the camera. Let's do it.
Dude,
Like an interactive podcast. Like, how do you like ask a question in between a round?
That would be insane. That would be so dope.
So we talked about doing a road show. In fact, I want to say we're about 90% there. We have some other friends that have been on the show that came from Newport, California, and they've all done like really well. One of the guys they know has like a house on the beach,
Oh, sick.
and it's like next to the boardwalk, so you get all the people there. So we were talking about doing a live show.
It's like pulling people in from
Yeah.
the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
W- Would they let us do a show in Fight City? Like in a corner somewhere?
Yeah, I would just have to talk to the owner.
The owner's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would be,
Eric would be like,
be
of
cool
course.
with it, just as long as it's a schedule thing.
Okay,
Right.
talk to him because I'd be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, that would be
We'll
dope.
promote Fight City too.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get like multiple like short little interviews with like
yeah.
Oh, this is so and so, blah blah.
Yeah.
Short little introduction
And
videos.
then, and then get me one of your new kids,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and I'll put it on for a
yeah, like
quick second.
yeah. Who's the newest motherfucker? Oh, you.
Like, where's the next fat motherfucker at? Get it on camera and then pop, and then I'm done. That's it.
That's it. All right, that's it, Sean. That's it.
I see. So it's funny because like I'm right-handed, but I do things at left-handed, so I'm a little ambidextrous. And so like when I play pool, I shoot left.
Oh yeah.
When I shoot guns, I shoot left.
Oh wow.
And when I fight left. Everything else is right-handed for me. My problem is I always drop my left hand, which leaves all this open.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people that are right-handed feel more comfortable fighting southpaw because they feel like the right hand is
Yeah.
more like you're more accurate with
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But once you like feel, once you actually start training in orthodox, then you like it feels normal.
Yeah. I can jump between I'm not a fighter at all.
Yeah.
I can jump between the two.
It just feels better, right?
Left-handed feels better for me.
So you feel like your left hand is stronger than your right.
I do.
Yeah, then that would be you'd be a natural southpaw then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a natural southpaw. You know that. I'm not, but I fight southpaws.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know that.
take this out of the podcast. The thing, okay, you asked me about training.
Uh-huh.
That's the one thing I've been doing was training orthodox with my girl's brother. He's a boxer, pro boxer.
You were doing
has
that.
like over 50 boxing fights and I told him I'm not a true southpaw. And he was like, all right, time to train orthodox. And so I've been training orthodox, and it's just you continue to train it. It feels
It's different, huh?
Yeah, because like when I try to throw my straight, man, it just always feels awkward for me.
Yeah.
When I'm in southpaw, but when I'm in orthodox, my right hand just goes, it feels good.
Yeah.
So pretty soon I'm gonna be both.
You do the Rocky deal and he like tie you up so you can't use your left hand.
No, but he kills me a lot. Like the pad work he does is so different, and so
Do you feel it's different strategies though between the two?
yeah.
Oh yeah, and fighting like it's a big difference fighting someone who's orthodox or southpaw.
Like I heard if you're a right-handed fighter fighting a southpaw, it's tougher. Is that true?
I feel like yeah.
They both could. I mean, they both are open, but
Lee,
I think I've only fought like a couple southpaws, and it definitely gave me issues. Like I feel like they were able to touch me, like get to me better than
just different angles.
yeah.
Because I just I'll use Connor as an example, and that's like up there. But some of the shit he does because he's lefty, like normally you would not be able to get away with.
Yeah, but he's good at like just switching to where you're at in the cage. Like you're going that way instead of just chasing you. I'm just gonna switch into,
Right.
He's real good at like flowing into his.
He just needs a better ground game.
Yeah.
Connor's in that new Roundhouse movie.
You guys
Oh,
seen
Roadhouse.
that yet?
Yeah,
I don't know
Roadhouse.
if it's out yet. Is
Oh, I
it?
told you about that.
Yeah, it's
I
out.
haven't seen
Is
it.
it good?
Have you seen the
I
original?
watched it. No, I haven't seen the original.
Oh, man. Watch the original because that's the classic. So that's Patrick Swayze back in the day, just fucking people up at bars. It's awesome. And then rewatch the new one, and you'll get a better appreciation for the new one.
Yeah, I heard it was people were impressed. Like thought it was better than what it was gonna be.
So I had a friend. I asked him. I was like, "Hey, have you seen the new Roadhouse?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Does it mention like Patrick Swayze?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. There's like his pictures are everywhere in that movie." He's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "No." What the fuck? There's a 40-year gap between the two fucking movies. He's like, "You're an asshole."
I know he said that. I'm like, I don't fucking remember one picture of Patrick Swayze.
If he was alive, he would have made a cameo though.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
How high was I watching that movie?
All right. Well, I got nothing else. Lee, you got anything else?
Who do you guys have in the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight? Or do you guys care?
I got Devin Haney
Haney.
just because Garcia's been acting hella weird and
He
shit.
has been
so
acting weird. Yeah,
When they start acting all weird on social and shit, I'm like,
Doing
you're
these
gonna,
weird
yeah,
interviews.
you're gonna lose, bro.
You're not focusing on training right now. It's
Because
David Haney for sure.
apparently they fought 6 times in Golden Gloves and they
Oh
split.
yeah, I
so
heard that. Yeah,
Garcia won
so this will
3
be the
and
7th.
Haney won 3. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is game 7 right here.
But amateurs and professionals are big.
That's true.
A lot different.
Oh, here's a curveball for you guys because me and Lee talk about this all the time. What's your thoughts on this P. Diddy shit?
I already
Yeah,
knew.
did he do it?
Yeah.
Have you heard the
Bop.
new? Have you heard the new saying?
No.
So you have some people say no homo. They say no.
Pause.
No Diddy. No Diddy. Yeah.
No diddly do.
No Diddy.
Oh, that's funny.
Cat Williams said though on his
Yeah, he
on
did
that
say
pod,
that.
he
Called
said,
it.
Yeah.
he said 2024 gonna expose all you devil like demons something. He said something like
This is how you know you're fucked up.
all your shit's coming out.
Your 2 houses are getting raided, and your sons are getting arrested, and you're pulling the fucking Bronco, but in a fucking white plane going to a country where you can't get extradited.
Yeah.
Like you're letting your sons take the fall for this
Like,
shit.
he was just in Miami.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him.
He
now,
didn't
though.
go nowhere.
They got him.
Did
It was
they?
just his plane flew there, so he made it look like he was going
Yeah,
there.
rich
but-
people just like rent their planes out.
I guess he wasn't. It might have
He
been
wasn't on.
diversion or who knows, but man, I'm glad they caught his ass.
He's all in that safe sex room he has in Miami where he did all that shit. His fucking plane's heading south.
They said he got hidden cameras in his room, so he's got footage on all these celebrities.
Damn.
What's crazy
Kind
is
of like Epstein, though. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly
so
like
Diddy's gonna
Epstein.
kill himself soon?
yeah, he's just gonna end up dead. Like he's
Yeah,
mysterious drowning accident that
in
happened.
the
to him.
toilet in jail.
And I was telling Lee, I was like, that plane's on its way to Little Saint Diddy, that island. That's crazy, dude.
Diddy Island.
I haven't done the YouTube thing, but I've been talking to Lee about it, and I was like, damn, this is nuts. Because I wonder who else they're gonna rope in on
They're
this.
gonna expose it probably a lot,
Expose everybody.
because he's not gonna go down by himself.
No, he's
Oh,
a
hell
talker.
no.
He's a talker. He'll-
That's why
He's
he's
gonna
got
like,
cameras in
yeah,
every
he's
room.
gonna
He's got
start.
dirt on
he's gonna
everybody.
Start singing like Beyonce.
Yo.
man, he'll start
You heard
fucking
about all
with-
the cameras
Yeah,
he put in every room?
No,
Yeah,
but it
he's
doesn't
got
surprise
hidden
me.
I
cameras.
heard he's bringing down Jay-Z, and I don't know. I heard he's gonna implement everybody.
I hope not, because I'm a big Jay-Z fan. So
Yeah, he has
I hope they didn't do nothing to be implemented by. But if you're evil and you fucked around, I hope all your shit gets exposed and you all get fucked in prison.
Lee, can you imagine though, can you imagine if the adrenochrome shit's real and it's Beyonce and fucking Jay-Z doing that shit?
that would be crazy.
Damn, man.
I'm excited though to
Hope
see
not, though.
No,
50
hell
Cent's
no.
Yeah,
documentary.
no, I don't. Yeah,
Hell no. I want all that shit to be false. But
yeah,
the Diddy thing, it makes me laugh because it's like he's always been that flamboyant person. So, like, growing up in the 90s and, like, watching the rise of Bad Boy, I was always like, oh, okay, like, I can see that. And then I look back on it and I'm like, no Diddy. Like, he is homo. Like, that's weird shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's crazy though is like he's killing hella people. Like a lot of people mysteriously die around that guy. Like
Well, I
his
heard
wife
that-
Kim Porter was about to write a book and she dies. His bodyguard Wolf dies. Like
I heard they're linking.
Blew
I
up
heard
Kid
they're
Cudi's
finding
car.
some shit with linking Diddy to Tupac. I heard
Tupac
that's
and
the whole.
Biggie.
I heard that's the main reason why they raided was
well,
because
he put the money up.
not because of all the,
I heard
not
he
because of all that sex allegations, but because the main
Keefe said
thing.
that he put
$1 million, right?
money, $1 million on the hit on
Take
Pac.
out Pac. And then they blamed it on the dude that they jumped at the casino as
No, but
retaliation.
he did pull the trigger though.
He did.
He didn't he admit it.
He
Yeah.
died. He's dead.
Yeah, he admitted it.
I thought the dude was
No,
dead.
no, didn't Keefe?
He
Keefe
admitted
admitted
it.
to
Yeah,
it.
Keefe
on like
was
a
riding
podcast
shotgun.
and shit.
That's why he's in trouble.
Yeah, loose lips sink ships.
That's right.
Can't just go talk about cold case murders on the internet.
Not with the celebrity that big,
Yeah,
though, too.
not
It's
with
like, dude, shut the
People
fuck
that were
up.
born in 2008 still like,
I know.
Yeah, and everyone loves Tupac, so it's like you can't. They're not. They want justice, you know.
Right.
So.
I wonder who did the Biggie thing, though. Do you think
Is
Probably
there-
Diddy too.
I think it was
Shug's.
Shug's.
Diddy.
Shug's people, I think.
For retaliation.
you
Yeah.
think
Retaliation, yeah.
you think the Bloods did a fundraiser and
The
put up the money?
cops. It was those cops that were Bloods too.
Oh yeah, yeah, the dirty LA cops.
Them LA shit's crazy, bro. They
I
got
respect Shug though because Shug is like who he says he is, you know.
Yeah.
Where Diddy tries to be brother love and you're over here doing weird shit. You know?
He's doing brother love.
Love.
He's loving the brothers. That's what he's. All right, we'll end it because I know you guys got training or you got training. But again, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
We'll do. Let's do another tandem after. So we'll do it towards the end of May.
Okay.
After both of you guys have fought.
No, his fight's May 31st, so let's do it June.
June.
Yeah.
June.
You want to do the first week of June?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go quick. Okay,
And we'll go support both fights.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
You
We'll
guys
be
know
there.
how to get the tickets still?
Fierce fighting.
Yeah.
fiercefightingchampionship.com, and then you just click on the fighter.
Yep.
Yep.
Click on this picture. I'm doing the YouTube.
When I bought them, because I didn't know Kent at the time, but when I bought them, I bought them under your deal.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
since we're on a different,
Yeah, this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
either one is fine.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
really don't care.
Well, no, but when we buy them, we'll make sure you guys get your proceeds. So
Right on, man. Thank
I
you.
know I'm gonna bring my boys. That'll be nice if you guys,
yeah, hell yeah.
spread the word. 'Cause-
And then talk.
We're gonna send that dude back to Nebraska hurt.
yes, sir.
Yep.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, man. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Thank you.
So.